Welcome to my first video of 2020, the new decade. The decade of the Who. Actually, I think technically the 20s don't begin and, well, I guess they do. I don't know. How does it work? Remember, what do they say? That the last year of the 80s was 1990, and the last year of the 90s was 2000. So then, therefore, could this, the last year of the teens, really be 2020, even though it's 2020? But check this out. What I did was I put away my Ludwig New Sonic kit, a 2012-14. Got that out of the way. Put my good old-fashioned, trusty 26-inch diameter, 14-inch depth, 1976-ish. It is a 6-ply, and I love it so. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just work on my feet for a few days, literally. So I won't talk much now other than to say Happy New Year, and of course, Godspeed Neil Peart, or Neil Peart, as we call him in Chicago. I didn't even know he was sick. So, anyway, a phenomenal drummer. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube about like the history of Rush, when he used to have like a Rogers kit and stuff. It's really interesting. All right, so this is what I'm doing just for my leg, just to kind of get used to the 26-inch bass drum. Again, thank you to all my subscribers, and again, a happy 2020 to everybody. So this is what I'll do for all this. These are good little exercises. And that's it. No, but now you'll notice there I'm kind of like, and not, so I'm going to try and just sort of have fun with it, almost like it's an exercise bike I'm on. Just getting sort of like the one leg used to sort of the system again. So what I'm doing now is just, I want to play it, be able to play it. And then my next goal is to see how smooth does it sound. How smooth or not smooth are the... So if I stop and play it for a while. All right, so what I'm doing there actually is not, I don't want to push it in. I'm not trying to bury it. I'm also trying to really just kind of do it from this hinge. But now what I'm doing is subconsciously sort of trying to get the quality control of the attack and the beat. Okay, so then I'll move into something a little more bottom triplet-y, like, and just try to do that for a while. Now this is very baggy. This is just a Ludwig 1000 from days of yore. On both sides, actually. So really no muffling here. You know you can do for a quick bit of muffling. You don't really do like that. Hang on. Let me try throwing just. Hang on a second here. But I don't think I'm sending any. Am I sending any effect? What effect do I have? Parameter. I don't know. I think that'll do. Can you hear me? Remember the first video in about 3 weeks. How's the snare? Oh, yeah, hang on. We gotta get back to this. You can fight around with those. There's sort of a difference. Hang on. You know what I mean? That's the end of Black Dog. So that's another thing I'll practice to keep my after going back to the 26-inch bass drum. baggy. But it's a good workout for me because it's forcing me really to deal, even though this is the same tension from my new Sonic 20 that I had up, which was tuned more dead. So instead of trying to adjust the pedal now to how my foot feels, I am putting it on there. It's a lazy habit, I have to, but it also forces me sort of to adjust to how this pedal now reacts with the new bass drum I put on. Okay? My foot's learning to sort of like adapt. Okay, like, is it a gig or something? If you're on someone else's drum set, I'm not saying that's why I necessarily do it, but I know it keeps your foot in shape. You know what I'd really like to do, and I think George does this really well, is like the bass drum pattern, like the disco. Like I can't really, like you kick your foot in. I do something a little more like. But I'd like to go. I'm going to find a little tempo here. Hey, give me a second. And I know that what happens is when I do my normal, if I do it like that with the baggy bass drum and my total heel up, I start rushing the first note. So instead of 1E and a 2E and a 3, that first note will come a little before the The 1E and a 2E and a 3. It's strange, which means it sucks. So I have to get it more. And a 3E and a 1E and a 2E and. Now if I go a little faster. Drastic change in sort of the way I approach it all that happens there with my foot. Anyway, but all these things, so these beats, the 5 I'm pretty much going to give you is the Black Dog one. You could have the Immigrant Song. It sounds real fatty, sloppy. My left, it's real, I got to get that a little under. Then you could go like. This is a really good one to do, and this forces me to deal with my issue of the first note getting slightly rushed. That. It's like my foot's getting lazy with the hang time of the last pedal, so. Well, then the pedal moves a little. My foot, trying to take advantage of that energy, I think rushes it a little. So, 1. It becomes like this, which is poor. So slower. Hang on. Now watch it. This is what I'm going to do now. This is great for my foot. Remember, we're talking about my foot. Sorry, I'm rambling. Really, when I practice, I sort of need to be in Rambleville. If I can't get too like organized about it, or I just don't want to do it. It was getting a little sloppy. Those are getting real sloppy. There's a choppiness in there too I'm not liking. Yeah, well, that's it. I could play it a lot cleaner if I tried. It's got to be just. If I could play that for 5 minutes straight. Moxie will be right up there, buddy. This is invaluable. Watch. So when I'm doing 16s, when you hit that first bass with the 1 E and a 2 E and that's hitting at the same time as the left hand. That's very important to practice. Remember, that's the Bonham engine in action. Part of the Bonham engine, trademark Terry Keating, 2000, whatever the hell it was, is that he's getting used to your left arm and your right foot hitting simultaneously, not alternating. And the opposite with your right arm and your left foot. And then you crisscross those babies, okay? But my point is here, is when we're doing that 16th note beat, so at faster tempos, that hopefully will keep check on my first note going in the disco. Now this. I'm very likely now, as you will, everybody watching this video if you are, to notice a flamming or a shittiness of playing if I'm not striking the bass drum at the same time as my left foot is hitting. Here, so it's like the insurance policy of meter. But if I start getting like, I don't want any flamming there. Same time. So, hang on. So this is what I'm working on. But see, the thing is, this would be enough for workout anyway if you're on your own regular bass drum. These are good things for the Bonham engine just to practice your beats. But on the 26-inch drum, it's a totally different sort of physical approach for the foot, which is what I'm working on. But how do these sound okay? Can I put any more effects on? Will they sound cooler? Well, that's the pan. Oh, hang on. Let's try this. Oh, yeah, that's the pan. What the hell's the matter with me? Hang on. Let's try this.